This is Dermontti Dawson, 2012 inductee to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and you're watching Class Act Sports.
Victor Green, Class Act Sports, joined by newly inducted Hall of Fame member, Dermontti Dawson. What's going on, Dermontti?
Victor, I am doing well. I'm a little tired, man. My back hurts, and out here for Joe Namath's March of Dimes tournament, and having a great time.
Well, talk about Joe, man, and what type of guy he is, and raising so much money for the Birdies for Baby March of Dimes. Talk about him a little bit.
Well, you know, the phenomenal thing about Joe is that he has all this support, and you know, we're playing here at the historic Bethpage, in State Park, and we got all the 5 courses, and just to see the turnout. This is my first year at the tournament, right. But just to see the amount of celebrities that come out, then also the sponsors that come out and sponsor foursomes. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And for these guys to raise almost $1 million in just 2 or 3 days, right. You know, that's phenomenal. And March of Dimes is a great cause. And a lot of people, even with the economy just the way it is and kind of depressed, hey, everybody comes out and supports Joe, and it's great.
Well, you mentioned we are here at the historical Bethpage.
Yeah.
We played the black course yesterday. How did you do?
Well, my back hurts right now, my feet hurt, and 3 days of golf, and I haven't played a whole lot of golf because I've been traveling and doing a lot of things for the Hall of Fame. So, yesterday, usually I'm pretty mild-mannered, but yesterday I kind of lost my wits a little bit, so I profanity a little bit on the course, but playing at 7,500 yards, that's out of my range. 7,000 I can handle, 6,000 to 800. But 7,500 yesterday, and then walking as well. It's got something for you. That's all I can say.
Well, that course will make you say a few things, man.
It will. It will. Today we played the red course, and it was a scramble format. Right. But still you hit a good drive. We had cards, so that saved me. Right. But I'm still paying for yesterday's round at Bethpage Black, and so I'll go back and take a little leave after dinner tonight and get some rest, and then fly back to San Diego in the morning.
Well, congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame, man. Talk about, that accomplishment and what that means for you.
Well, being inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame is, that's the ultimate accolade for, our sport as a professional football player. And, you never have any thoughts as a player when you first come into the league about being a Hall of Famer. Right. And I know the media, they always ask, did you ever think that you'd be a Hall of Famer? And I said, well, no, because, that's just something you don't think about. When you come into the league as a rookie, all you want to do is become a starter first, right. And gradually build up, become a consistent player, be a starter, be a consistent player, make some Pro Bowls, maybe go to the Super Bowl. But, Hall of Fame, I don't think any player that comes into the league even thinks about. Right. But, as your career, goes on, and you have, playing consistently and playing with some pretty decent teams, they start to compare you to other players who played the game and talk about you in that name, as far as a Hall of Famer, right. And then to actually be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, it's a phenomenal honor.
Right. Well, last thing is, now being into the Hall of Fame, has that changed, your perception or people's perception of you?
No. Being elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame has not, if it changes their perception of me, I think that's on those guys, because I'm not going to change. I'm me no matter what, and that's just another title or another accolade that you achieve. But yeah, it's not going to change, me as a person. Right. I don't think of myself any different than what I was before I, was selected for the Pro Football, the Hall of Fame. So no, it's not going to change my mentality or the way I act and the way I treat people.
Well, until you play that black course again.
Yeah, and then it may change me. I may be evil because I'm never going to play it from 7,500 yards again.
Well, this is Victor Green, and this is newly inducted Hall of Fame member of the NFL, Dermontti Dawson. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Victor, thank you for having me.
All right, man.
Continued success.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.